Good morning. Ugh. Ugh. Good morning. Let's see. There we go. Good morning. Merry Christmas Eve. Something like that. You are stuck with me for the next 3 days. Today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And today we're going to do some strength and balance moves. I don't think anyone's going to join me for this because apparently everyone already has enough balance in their life. Well, I'm here. Oh, someone's watching. Who's here? If you're working out with me today, give me a holla at your girl. Oh, there's like new insights over here. I don't think you guys can see this, but now they have like they tell you in real time with little graphics like who's watching. So anyway, we're using an old playlist today, keeping it nice and chill, I think. I don't know. I actually just picked this up. I'm lazy and it's my workout. I can do it. Hey, Meredith, how's it going? So what do you need for this workout? Well, you will need some weights, okay? And also you will want something to balance on. So that can be a Bosu ball, that can be a foam roller, that can be yoga blocks, that can be a rolled up mat if you don't have any of those things. Something that's got some instability in it. So we're going to start by doing some balance moves, and then we're going to do some strength moves that will incorporate balance, and today we have a special theme. So without further ado, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, press play. And we're just going to do 30-second moves for a warm-up because we're just going to do a really quick warm up. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. We're going to bend down, and we're just going to do little pot stirs. Go the other way with that arm. If this were Tony Hawk, what's his name? Switch sides, whatever. What are you stirring? What kind of soup are you stirring? I like to say cookie dough, but other way. All right, feet wider than shoulder width, get into a sumo. We're just gonna twist, arms out in front. Oof. I didn't feel it this morning. It's another beautiful day in Santa Barbara. It was hot yesterday, so I went to the beach, and then it was freezing because it was so windy. And normally when I go to the beach, I'm like, oh, the sun's so warm, I didn't need to bring this sweatshirt. And then yesterday I was like covered up in a towel. I was like, I'm so cold. Oh my God, my life is so horrible. The beach was cold, you guys. All right, let's do a quad stretch. Knees together, hips forward, stretch the quad. I still got my sniffles. It's annoying. It's like my nose is, it's not running, it's walking. Just enough to make it annoying. A few more seconds, we'll switch to the other side. Other side. Everybody ready for Christmas? For those who don't celebrate, you're like, yeah, whatever. If you do celebrate, are you ready for Christmas? I am. I got nothing to do and I love it. Hopefully today my husband and I are going to take a nice long bike ride. Looking forward to that. Got asked to teach a class, so getting lots of exercise in today. 2 more seconds, and we're going to bring that leg around into a figure 4. Ooh, stretch the glute. Ow. You can hold on to the wall or chair or whatever you need for balance. Or you can just, this is strength and balance, so it's sort of ironic I'm holding onto a wall to do a balance move, but we're just getting warmed up. Two more seconds, and switch legs. And then we're just doing a really quick warm up here, so we're going to get into it. So I'm going to pull out a yoga block for these next moves, because we're going to be doing balance stuff. If you have a stick, or a broom, or a mop, or something, you can grab that too. Not, absolutely necessary, but you can do that if you want like some support or for balance. In 5 seconds, we're going to finish. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Shake it out, shake it out. Good job. I'm so excited. I had 2 people for 1 whole second. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to you're going to stand, I'm going to have the yoga block lengthwise so that most of my foot is supported. But my foot's so big, I got my toes hanging out, and my foot's too big, I need a bigger yoga block. So basically, we're going to have our knee up, and then we're going to have our legs straight, and just hold it, and then we're going to reach underneath 15 times, and then we're going to hold for 15 seconds. 1, and we're going to do this on each side. So, grab your yoga block, grab your mat, whatever you're using for instability today. Grab your Bosu ball if you have one, fancy pants, Miss Fancy Pants, and find your balance, raise that leg, flex that foot, and let's reach under. So 1, 2, woo! I am not balancing well today. 4, 5, find that spot on the ground. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice I'm not looking at you, just hold it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee bend and come on down. Whew. That was a little crazy. Open up a window. We turned the heat up this morning and now I'm roasting. How'd that go? As you can see, I had some trouble to begin with because I didn't have a focus point set up. So when you're doing this, find a focus point on the ground, wherever, looking at the screen, somewhere you can see yourself, whatever helps you focus. All right, we're gonna go to the other side. So let's get that knee up, extend the foot, reach overhead. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, come on down. Oh my gosh. Whew. Shake it out. You should be feeling that in your hip flexors. All right. Now we're going to go to the next move. We're going to stand on one leg. Oh wait, how'd that go for you, Meredith? Maybe your balance is a lot better than mine. Apparently my balance is not that good for single morning. I would blame it on the alcohol from last night, but I didn't have any. All right. So for that move, we had a focus point straight ahead. This time, you're going to keep your knee up, and you're going to punch side to side. All right? We're going to do it on one leg, then on the other. So, this time you don't have a focus point. Your focus point is moving. Oh. Yeah, don't look at me when you're trying to balance. That will just mess everything up. I'm not going to look at you either. All right, let's get that knee up. Try to keep it 90 degrees. We're going to punch side to side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm doing horribly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Well, that sucked. How did you do? Hopefully better than me. And sadly, that was my good foot. I'm in trouble. You know, Some days my balance is great, some days my balance is poop. And I'm so glad that I could share this poopy balance day with you. All right, we're going to the other side. All right, knee up. Here we go. One. Immediately fell. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to reset. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. You know, you don't even need a yoga block for this. You can just do it on one foot and you'll do really bad. All right, good job. Didn't go so well for me. And we're going to try to recoup on this last balance move. We're going to take the yoga block and I'm going to turn it this way. Ooh, 90-degree rotation, very exciting. I'm going to try to recover after that piss poor showing. It's a journey, folks. And today the story was all about flailing. All right. So I'm going to get on my tiptoes. All right. You can get your toes sort of centered in the block or whatever gets you through the night. You're going to come down with your toes up, arms in the air as low as you can get in a squat, and then you're going to close your eyes. All right. Tiptoes in a squat, arms overhead, close your eyes. Can't do anything except hang in there. I should say stand in there, because you're not hanging. All right, woo! Oh my God. All right, here we go. Close your eyes, 3, 2, 1. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes, come up. How was that? That was a little easier for me. Thank goodness. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to keep our eyes closed. But what we're going to do is with our eyes closed, we're going to turn our head left to right. What? Yeah. I haven't tried this before, so we're going to see how it goes. Based on the rest of this morning, we're pretty much going to figure it out. All right, get your position. Down in your squat, close your eyes, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, if you're like me, I can feel my spidey senses, or I should say just I could feel my feet and legs sort of activating more as I turned because nothing was staying still. And even though your eyes are closed, you're like, it shouldn't matter because my eyes are closed anyway. Oh, but it makes a difference. How did it go for you, Caesar? Good job, by the way. All right. So, what we're going to do, what do I have here? So what we're going to focus on today, oh wait, no, I've got more stuff, but would help to have, okay, we're going to get to that in a little bit. So we're going to focus today on ipsilateral versus contralateral. So lateral across the body in this case. Ipsilateral is same side moves, contralateral is cross body. And so what I typically find is that when you're doing a contralateral move, it's a lot easier than an ipsilateral move because an ipsilateral move, all of your weight's focused on one side and you're uneven, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do different moves on a single leg. And for some of the rounds, we're going to do ipsilateral moves. So like if I'm standing on this leg, I'm going to move the same side arm. Or we'll do contralateral where I'm moving the opposite leg that's up. Or it'll make sense, don't worry. All right, so grab some dumbbells. They don't have to be super heavy. So when you're doing balance work, it was hard, I know. So when you're doing balance work, you're not going to do your super heavy weights because you're focusing on balance and you don't want to hurt yourself by doing your normal like super heavy lifting. So just grab moderate weights. We're going to be doing curls and overhead press. And I'm cold, so I'm going to close the door. So for this, you don't need a block or anything, but if you want to add that in as we're going, you can. So we're going to balance on one foot, all right? And we are going to do, first we're going to do a curl to overhead press on so my left foot is down, so we'll start with the left foot. And then we'll do right arm. And see how it feels. And then what we'll do is we'll switch feet, just to make ourselves even, okay? And then, if we have time and we feel like doing it, we'll throw a block in there. But pick your favorite foot, lift it, all right? So I have my left foot up, I'm standing my right. So we're gonna do, I don't know how, we'll do same side. So I'm gonna lift my right foot, so I'm gonna lift my right arm. So curl, press, down. Woo. So as I'm curling, my palm is facing me. I flip my wrist out to face away at the top of the movement, and I'm coming down. Let's do 3, 4, my other arm's just hanging out. 5, 6, let's do 10, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, and shake it out. We're going to keep the same foot up, and we're just going to do the other arm. We're going to move the other arm. Here we go. Still on my right foot, and curl the left. 1, 2, so pay attention how this feels for your body. Is it easier? Is it harder? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, my leg's getting tired, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Whew. Shake it out. My legs need to be shaken out. How you doing on that? No response just yet. We're going to do the same thing. Going to go on my other foot. So this time I'm going to do same side as the foot that's down. So my left is going to start. It's just going to be just because I just did that set, but hey, let's make it challenging. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, 10, and we'll go right into the other side. Here we go. 1, 2. I'm going to be consistent with my arm positioning on the down. 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a little curtsy lunge in there. 7, 8, 9, 10, and take a break. Good job. How you feeling? Woo. Hard enough to coordinate the arm motion, yeah. Wake your brain up too. That's the fun thing about these kind of balance moves. It's like, wait, which arm am I working on? I don't know. All right. So, We're going to get on the ground and we are going to do, we're going to do flies with bicycle legs. All right, so the way this is going to work, arms are up, our legs are up. So we're going to start with contralateral, so that means opposite knee goes down, opposite arm goes down, okay? And then we'll go to the other side. So we'll do 10 each side. Remember to keep the legs opposite, hand and foot opposite. If you need to, you can touch your hand to your knee just so you remember which one goes, okay? So tap, down, tap, down. And if it's easier for you to do 10 on one side in a row, you do you, boo. Just want to make sure that you're doing opposite hand and leg, all right? Arms are slightly bent because you're giving the hug. You're taking the hug away, you're giving the hug. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, oof, there goes my hip. 1, 2, 2. Can you feel your core engage as you bring your arm down and your leg down? 3, 4, 4, make sure your back stays in the ground. 5, 5, 6, 6, make sure your knees are 90 degrees. 7, so your feet aren't up in the air like that. 7, 8, keep that 90-degree angle is really what's going to engage your core too. 9, 9, last one, 10, and 10. Take a break. So it's contralateral. Opposite leg and hand activate. So even though it's sort of, excuse me. So you should feel that your body was sort of diagonally balanced because your arms and legs were balancing each other out across the body. But you can still feel that core engagement. So now we're going to try it. Same arm and leg go down. So it's all going to be on one side. So your core is really going to have to engage to make sure you don't collapse onto that side, okay? So get back into position. All right, whichever leg you want to start with, it's the same side this time. 3, 2, 1, down. 1. Feel the change, feel the difference. For ipsilateral. Ipsilateral, what a great word. I won't use this enough. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 2 more, 9, 9, and 10. Last one on the other side, 10. Ooh. Man, I feel like the weights are just tugging at my body. Good job. How did that go? Meredith, I had the same problem with you doing those curl over earlier. Closing the door because we're going to get something. There's a good. Ooh, the heat's up to a little too high. I'm either freezing or roasting, whatever. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go against the wall and we're going to do one-handed push-ups. What? I know. So normally, I'm just going to have my hand in front and other hand behind my back, okay? Now, the farther you stand away from the wall, the harder it's going to be. And the closer, the easier. Now, of course, if you're just standing upright, you're not really doing much, okay? So play with it. I want you to get a decent range of motion on this, okay? So we're going to start with 5 on each side, all right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to lift one leg. What? I know. So Both feet on the ground. I just want you to get used to this movement, okay? So you can have you don't have to have your hand in, or you can if that makes it more accessible for you. And just work on your range of motion. So down, just pressing against the wall. 2, we're going to do 5 on each side. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to switch hands. Seamless transition. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now that you're used to it, I'm going to have my left hand against the wall, and I'm going to stand on my right foot. All right? So see how that feels. Here we go. 1. Trying to keep your torso parallel to the wall. 3, 4, 5. All right. Switch legs. You're going to stand on your left and press with your left. 1. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. 2. 3, 4, and 5. I don't know about you, but I felt myself activating through my foot a lot more. On the safe side, ipsilateral. All right, right hand on the wall, left foot down, right foot up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch feet. 5, 4, 3, keep your torso tight, parallel to the ground. I think that was 1, but I'm going to do 1 more. And take a break. Next round we're going to do no feet. You're just going to levitate. Good job. We'll do 1 more round of that because it was just little sets of 5. All right? All right, so left hand against the wall on my right foot. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3. Keeping your back straight. Head neutral spine. 4, 5. Other foot. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. 1. You can tell people later today that you did 1 arm, 1 hand push-ups. Aren't you awesome? All right, right hand on the wall, left foot on the floor. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch feet. 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job! Woo! Can't wait to levitate. Me neither. All right. So we're going to take a break and we are going to do some deadlifts, okay? So we're going to do deadlifts to rows. And what we're going to do is we're going to have dumbbells in both hands. So we're going to lean forward, and you really want your leg to lead this movement, not your body. So this is not the move. This is your leg drives the motion. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to pick our favorite leg. We're going to get into a deadlift, okay? And then we're going to do rows on the opposite side, and then we'll do rows on the same side. And I'm already falling all over the place, okay? Good morning, Sammy. All right? So what we're going to do is we'll do 10 and 10, okay? And we'll take a break in between just so you can come up and practice going into your deadlift, all right? So I'm going to start on my right foot. My right foot's down, my left leg's going to go back. Here we go. Holding this position best you can. Lift, row with the left. 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, pulling towards the navel, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Woo. Shake it out. All right, same leg, other hand, okay? And I don't have very heavy weights, I just have 10-pounders. As you're doing this, remember you don't want to rotate your hips out, you want to try to keep them square. That's what makes this a challenge, okay? Leg kicks back. I'm trying to get my body as parallel to the ground as I can. If you can't get all the way, that's okay. Here we go, right side, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. All right. We're going to shake it out. We're going to go to the other side. Okay? So, left foot on the ground, right leg up. Here we go. Rowing with the right hand. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. This side's easier for me. But we gotta do ipsilateral. Deep breath. Reset. Leg goes back up. Getting into that nice pose. Same side, row with the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up, shake it out. Good job. How did that treat you? Yeah, so one thing that my sister just pointed out, one side is definitely more different than the other. The fun thing about doing these is that you're picking out your weaknesses and your strengths. Are you dominant on one side than the other? Pay attention. You might want to write it down because if you're like me, you'll forget. And then these are things you can work on that side more to try to balance yourself out. Your body, it's like playing whack-a-mole with your body, trying to find those things where you need work on them, all right? And some people may find that frustrating. I find it a fun challenge because, hey, we're always learning about ourselves. So we're going to go back to that deadlift and your glutes. So bad news, we're going back to that deadlift. But what we're going to do now is, instead of doing rows in deadlift, we're just going to focus on the deadlift motion, single leg deadlift, okay? But we're going to hold a weight, and it's either going to be in the same side or on the opposite side, okay? So take your favorite weight, and what we're going to do is I'm going to start on my right leg, and I'm going to start with the weight in my right hand, okay? And we're just going to come down and up. And we're going to do a little knee raise at the other side, just to make it more fun. All right, we're going to do 10. Get your balance. You can have a very slight bend in the supporting leg if you need to. You're not in a squat, of course. And remember, you're just hinging back, letting that leg lead the movement. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1. Woo! Knee raise. Scheiße. All right, I'm going to reset. Here we go. 2, 2, 3, 3, woo, 4, 4. Why did I say we would do 10? 5, 6, 7, 8, woo. Keep going, we're on 9. I'm needing to regroup because I'm having a horrible time. 9, last one, 10, and 10. Apparently, my body ain't having it. All right, we're going to do that same side because we're going to really pound that glute. That sounds awful. That was the first thing ever. Just check it. No. Sorry, Meredith made a joke. the other day, so I'm referencing that. And no one else watching is going to know what I'm talking about. But Meredith, that was for you. All right. Same thing. We're going to stay on our right leg. Weight is in the left now. Okay? Remember normal deadlift cues. Shoulders back, not collapsing. Leading with the leg, this leg. All right? Keeping your knee slightly bent. Keeping your torso level and parallel to the ground. All right, here we go. 1. Knee lift. Notice I have to get my hand out of the way for that knee lift. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Woo. 7. If you need to tap halfway through, that's fine. 8. You need to hold on to the wall like I do. That's fine. You're working on your balance. 9. Last one. And I was all excited because the first 5 are going so well. 10. Shake it out. By now, your leg's probably tired. Your glutes. The glutes. We're going to go to the other side. So now I'm standing on my left leg. Weight is in the left hand. We're going to start with ipsilateral just to make ourselves feel bad. And then we'll go to contralateral. It'll be a little better, I hope. All right, we'll see how this side does. Leg release movement. Here we go. Down. Up. 2. Up. 3. Whew. Up. 4. Up. 5. Up. 6. I'm touching the wall. 6. Do a little reset. 7. Whew. 8. 9. 10. And 10. Shake it out. Now, if you're doing this move and you're like, this isn't enough of a challenge. Well, now what I want you to do is, whichever hand doesn't have the weight in it, I want behind your back. All right, smarty pants. All right. So we're going to do one more round of that. This time, the weight's in the opposite hand. If you wear fancy pants, this hand's behind your back. But if you're not wearing fancy pants like me, although they are sort of fancy, do you like them? You're just going to have your hand out. And if you need to use it for balance, go for it. All right? Remember to bring that knee up. You're going to have to get your hand out of the way to make space for your knee. That's okay. You're smart. You can handle it. All right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Down. Up. 2. Up. 3. Up. 4. Up. 5. Woo. 6. 7. Woo. 8. 2 more. Woo, that was a little bit of a bowling thing. Last one. Oh, and the foot comes down. Whoa. 10. Ah. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. How you doing? All right. What do we have? So, we are going to finish, because we're almost out of time. I know, it makes me sad. We're going to put the weights away. And we are going to go into a quadruped position, so on our hands and knees. Like so. All right. So my toes are on the ground. Hands are in wrists, elbows, and shoulders are on line. We're going to take the knees off the ground. Okay, we're going to hover. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do quick raises where we raise the opposite hand and foot. Now, the challenge here is to try to have the hand and foot leave the ground and come back in contact with the ground at the same time. So there's where the challenge is, okay? So let's just hold this position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise right hand, left foot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Raise. Oh, I led with my foot. 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Knees down. Shake it out. It seems so simple. Why is this so hard? Why, God, why? All right, we're going to do that again. So 5-second hold. 5, right hand, left foot. 5 seconds, left hand, right foot. And we'll do a 5-second. So all 4, one hand, one each off the ground. All 4. Okay, so 5, 5, 5, 5. Just so you know, we're putting a rebalance in this. Did any of that make sense? I don't think so. We're going to start with everything on the ground. Then you're going to pick your favorite hand and foot combo. Then all 4. Then the other side. Thank you. I still don't know if that made sense. All right. Knees off the ground in 3, 2, 1. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand and foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Oh my God, that one side sucks. How did that go? All right. Last move. Here's the challenge move. We're going to try ipsilateral. What? I know. So all I'm going to have you do, I'm just going to set a timer for 30 seconds, okay? And in those 30 seconds, you're going to start on all 4 feet, and then just try raising the same side, hand and foot, and holding it, even if it's just for a second. Then come back down, try the other side, take a break. I want you to have your knees off the ground the whole time, okay? But just play with your balance. This is all about play. We're in the experimental time. And just see what you can do. You never know, you may surprise yourself. Pay attention. How does your body shift as you're lifting their arms and legs? Are you bracing in your core more? You should be feeling yourself bracing all the way through your feet, okay? So think about bracing, keeping the core contracted, keeping the glutes squeezed, squeezing, contracting all of your leg muscles through whatever foot and toe is on the ground. All right, we're going to start in 10 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees off the ground. So I'm going to shift my weight, hand up and down. I'm going to shift so I can feel so I shift my whole weight to one side, and then I just lift the hand and foot at the same time. Ooh, that time I led with my toe. 3, 2, 1. How'd you do? Did you shift your weight slowly to one side? How did you deal with it? Tell me how that worked out for you. And I'm going to give you a high five. I'm going to grab some water. And we're going to do a quick little cool down because we're done. my friends. Let's have a seat. And I'm gonna move it to the last fast song, or slow song. That was ugly. So, I told you how, ooh, should I keep it on the heat at the moment? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on this song. Get some Asia going for our cool down. Alright, so I'm gonna tuck my toes in because they're cold. Give yourself a pat on the back. There's some fun challenge moves, balance moves today. So I didn't give you a lot of instruction on that very last move because I wanted you to sort of figure out how did you try to do that balance move. So I shifted all my weight until basically most of my weight was on one side. Pat yourself on the back and the other side. So did you do that? Did you just straight up try to lift it and figure out that's not going to work? How did you figure it out? So sometimes it's just fun to sort of see how you respond to the challenge, right? Sometimes we're so focused on what's the proper form, and sometimes I just want you to try to figure it out, all right? Hands behind the back, clasp, bring your chest forward. You should be proud of yourself for trying all that. So I like the balance stuff because it's more just sort of figuring things out and playing around with it. I didn't want to make this like a serious weight lift thing because I just wanted to have more fun with it. Ooh, you still get some weightlifting in, just a little bit. A lot of core engagement for this workout. So let's go on our stomachs and let's do some cobra. So legs apart, arms straight. If you want to have your arms farther out because you don't want to stretch that much, that's okay. So if this workout made you smile, maybe it made you sweat a little bit, especially if you're in my house because it's 100 degrees in here, Bikram balance. Feel free to kick some digital dollars my way, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, cold hard cash. All right. Let's come to child's pose. Thank you for showing up. You are that much stronger for showing up today. It's always so much fun to work out with friends and family, especially family. Good to see you, sir. Put one hand over the side. Can't talk anymore. Put one hand over the other hand and lean to the side. Feel that side stretch. Walk to the other side. Right hand over left in this case. And we're just going to finish with some glute stretches. So let's go on. Tomorrow afternoon or evening if you're East Coast, we're going to be doing a pyramid workout. So we're going to do pyramids in different ways. In some ways, we're going to do pyramids where we build up the reps, maybe come down in reps. I like to go high reps to low because then you finish. It feels like it goes by faster. Other moves, we're going to do pyramids where we add on moves each time. Ooh, tricky. So that will be a weight workout, and that's tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central Coast. And on New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, I think it's at 9 a.m. Pacific, but I may be wrong. We're going to do an hour's worth of Tabata. It's going to be painful. You're going to hate me. Sam's going to put you on the naughty list for all the swear words. But we're going to do that. Twist it out. And that's what I got in store for you this week. And then Christmas, if you feel like working out with me, drop me a line. If I do something, it's going to be pretty casual, probably on Zoom, just so I can see smiling faces. But if you think you might be interested, it'll be before noon my time, but probably later in the morning, so like 10 or 11. So it's going to be pushing it for you guys on the East Coast. But if you're interested, let me know. I may or may not do it, just full disclosure. So, and we'll just do a little groin stretch because why not? So that's what's going on this week. And if I don't see you until next time, or if I don't see you before Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you just have a wonderful week. And thank you so much for working out with me. Have a lovely day. Love you. Have a great morning. Thank you, sister. Love you. Bye.